People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, the Gleaner posted a story, right, on Sunday, which would be yesterday, assuming you're hearing this video on Monday, the 25th, right? Now, people can go check out the article for yourself. The title is on your screen right now. But, you see, the timing of this article is perfect. It's perfect because this is the kind of conversation that has been at the forefront of our society lately. See, when you read some of the details of this story or this article, you see what I talk about when I mention certain factors that play into our acidic society. And to be honest, for years people have been ignoring them and oversimplifying them, putting them down to just one thing. Oh, because of this. Oh, because of that. See, really and truly, people in Jamaica, you have to look at crime like a car. You look at how the different parts come together to get that car to move. See, you have the engine, you have the transmission, you have the steering wheel, right? You have the seats and the seat belt. That is how you look at crime. See, and some parts are big, right? Some parts are expensive, and you think, oh, it's like, oh, that's important, that's more important than that. Okay, sure, you can break it down in terms of what you need and what you want and them things. For example, you would say, well, of course, you need an engine, right? You're not going to go far without an engine. You need wheels, right? See, people of Jamaica, understand this. The entire structure of our society, especially as it relates to how we reproduce, make children, and treat children. See, that right there, that could be a part as important as the transmission, the engine. See, people, let me explain something to you. When I did my recent video, making it clear that some of these agents who are trying to make it normal and sound okay and try to pull up these ridiculous comparisons and false equivalencies, right? About, oh well, God breed Mary when she was 14. People of Jamaica, you see, I had to get serious and retaliate instantly because I know how destructive that narrative could be. And you see, people of Jamaica, having pitney is one of our biggest problems in this country. Not just from the legal side of it, but from the fact that pitney, who raised pitney, those pitney end up in the system. They are the prime candidates for 87 lifestyle. People of Jamaica, listen to these extraordinary numbers. 18 new children criminal cases have been brought before the corporate era courts during the period for offences such as murder and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Underage, big people thing, I know YouTube is funny about that word, and boogery were among the other serious cases mentioned. Remember, we're talking about pitney here. Underage activity and boogery were among the other serious cases mentioned. See, it goes on to state, there were 100 active children criminal matters. 32 accused children had their bail extended, and warrants were stayed for 25 accused children who were absent. People of Jamaica, on those hear them numbers, when you just hear them numbers, we could go further into it, right? And the people they're speaking to, these are people who live in the communities. These are people who are in the trenches. These are not people who spend all them life or read textbook up a UA, right? These people live in the trenches. Them living at the Denan towns and the Remas, right? Now, people, understand this. It goes on to state, right? Because they're speaking to a mother, right? And she says, her son is hell-bent on maintaining close ties and hanging out with wayward youth in her community. She goes on to state, and I quote, I tell him to do things before I go to work. And when I come home, nothing is done. He's all over the place. And when school was on, he doesn't go to classes. She said, police lock him up about 6 or 7 times already. Right? She goes on to state, every time I have to leave work, gone to police station, up and down with him. I just don't know. People of Jamaica, Understand this. How many times do I have to stress the importance of fathers in these homes? See, you know where you keep hearing missing from all of these stories? A man. A father. See, everybody know, although enough people now admit. So when it comes on to boy picnic, a mother can only do so much. A mother have to talk 100 times, right, to get the same thing done, where a father only have to just make a noise. A father don't even have to talk to a son, just have to make a just a noise or a look. A mother have to talk 100 times to get the same effect. People of Jamaica, you see this culture, this breeder culture, you see them up a picnic where you see run up and down all about the place and them now up a trouble and them in a jailhouse. People of Jamaica, let me tell you something right now. Jamaica is full of unwanted and unloved children, right? Because for us reproduction is a sport. It's all fun and games, right? The fact that a life is being produced is not taken seriously. People brag about how much them have and how much them have over here, so how much baby mother them have and how much people. Careless life is detrimental to our society. Because when them youth are born, right, and them born in a certain households, in a certain communities, they end up becoming cannon fodder for the system. Because as them reach a certain age, they start to get recruited by criminals. These youths, people of Jamaica, enough of these youths won't see the system. From the day them born, nobody never put them around them and tell them say them love them yet. Nobody never show them no structure and order to them life from the day them born. Right? They've never heard a stern voice say, listen, don't do this, make sure you do this. All them ear and mummy in them ears. No. That's what their mother sound like to them, annoying. Waste your waste our breath. People of Jamaica. You see, the reason why all the time them want to cuss and burn me out as much as them want, me nah switch up my stance. And me I make it clear, so breeder culture, careless culture, is detrimental to society, is because this is the end result. Pitney, having pitney, wouldn't end up go do crime and end up in the system as pitney. Go and check any gang you want. Clans, One Order, Stone Crusher. Ask them, when the meter start bad, ask anybody who know them. Ask them, yo, or when Rajic start bad, when JJ's Naki start bad, or when bigger crime start bad. Listen to the ages, people. Teenagers. Ask them when Doggy start bad. Teenagers. Pitney having pitney. 30-year-old grandmothers I walk up and down in Jamaica. And they will not talk about no 1 or 2. You go in certain communities, that's the norm. 30-year-old grandmothers. Let's do the math. That means you're underage pitney, have a pitney, and then that pitney have another pitney while being underage. That's how you end up with 30-year-old grandmothers walking around in Jamaica, right? People of Jamaica, let me explain something to you. You see, until we start to address the home, right? The home. You ever hear the saying, charity begins in the home? The home is where everything starts. Before we even reach PNP and JLP, corruption, everything starts from the home, right? And I know some simpleton is going to tell me about an anomaly. The few minority cases where people come from them circumstances, yeah? As in pitney having pitney in a fatherless home and make it, right? The simpletons will use the few anomalies to try and deflect that this is detrimental to our society. Then I go tell you, say, well, but me know John Tom mother have him when she was 12 and John Tom end up come, he goes and he get a degree and go. People of Jamaica, stop make people use anomalies and one-off and outliers to push certain agendas, right? Enough people pick up rounds in them head and live. Enough man pick up a round in them head and live. It would be ridiculous to go around telling people, say, getting a round in your head is not a bad thing. Yeah, but John did get one round in a film head and he never did, so you talk about that. It be nonsense. People of Jamaica, Understand this. You see, the home, the community, if you don't fix that, you can't fix the nation. Because people are trying to do it back way, you know. People are trying to start from the outside in. People are talking about build nation. No, you build the home first. You build the community first. Then you build the parish, and that extends out to the nation. You don't build the nation first and bring it in back to the home. That is nonsense. That is what happens when you have leaders with no vision. That come like you build a house and you start from the roof. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen a group of mason men and contractors that build house and start from the roof? When you look, you don't see the roof floating in the sky, and then you see the second story make, and then you see the first story. You ever seen nothing go say yet? And the foundation, the glass. The home is the foundation. This is why I take it personal. When me hear people start going like them want to downplay how serious it is when we have Pitney, having Pitney. All over the inner city. And you see, if certain people who pretend them love poor people, they really love poor people, they would also be against this. Right? They would be calling this out. They would making it clear this is not cool, this is not normal. We don't care about what happened 5,000 years ago. Just to make that clear. When the business what happened 10,000 years ago AD or 10 million BC, we don't care. 14-year-old and 13-year-old, no fear of no Pitney. Even though they physically can. Because the physical side of it no mean nothing. A 14-year-old is not mentally prepared to raise a child. It's hard enough as an adult. Much as 14-year-old. There are some places like Denantown. There are some places like Canterbury. There are some places like Rima. They already have enough obstacles to overcome. They already have enough odds to beat. And now them are going to have Pitney on top of it. Come on, people of Jamaica. We don't see how the thing's serious. Right? This is not an afterthought. Right? This is not a what you think I tell people say, oh, if you lick down tree replace them tomorrow. Because it's a factory. It is a factory. When you have certain communities, right, these mental prisons, right? Pitney producing Pitney. And when you mix that in with all the other societal factors, people, you have a factory for 87s. A never-ending factory. Give JCF 1,000 rounds, give them 10,000 rounds. Tell them to shoot for now till next year, then can't shoot out all of them. As one gone, the next one ready to replace. Right? Just like when you have some manufacturing plants and you have that belt with us a go around. That's how 87s are made in Jamaica. That's a belt. We forgot to then call it. People working in a factory know me and talk. Right? That conveyor belt. Right? Just a go around. See there? Or when you go to airport, you know when you go to airport and with a normal man you wait for your suitcase. And you see those are coming around in circles. I saw 87s come around in Jamaica. Yeah, oh, take out a suitcase, oh look, the next one will come. Oh, take out 3 more suitcases, oh look, the next one will come. It's not about the whole day, no? It run the whole day. Right? That's how crime is in Jamaica. So I'm glad when I see things like this in the Gleaner. Yeah. I'm glad. Right? Because these conversations need to be had. Yeah. These conversations need to be had. And I say, I love the timing. Because some people are trying to downplay certain things and low 50. So what? I mean, so what? People of Jamaica, I'm warning you. Don't make them downplay and normalize this. Don't make them put it in your mind, say, oh well, this did happen 10,000 years ago. So, people of Jamaica, this breeder culture, this illest culture, this reproduce for sport culture, this reproduce for ego culture, it is detrimental to society. And let me tell you something, people of Jamaica. I could touch briefly on the whole father thing. See, we know say, not for the reason why these homes end up fatherless is because enough man run let them responsibility. We know that. But people need to stop act like some of them women here shouldn't get called out as well. Yes, call out the man them who run after them, sure. Right? Sure, call them out. But people of Jamaica understand this. If you ask enough of these women to tell you the stories, put them on a lie detector machine and tell them to tell you the stories of how them end up pregnant and who get them pregnant, you will see a lot of these cases could have been avoided. See, in a certain community, the man them who are the biggest breeder are the most desirable. A man will have 20 pitney. People of Jamaica, listen to me now. A man will have 20 pitney in a small geographical area, and every woman hear about him. And he would meet a new woman, and she would know say him have 20 pitney, and him now mind the 20 pitney. And she will laugh after the other 20 woman them and tell them, say, hey, man don't want you. Then when the man turn her into the 21st baby mother, and then cut left her too, she tell us the man a wicked, a man a dog. Really? So in that situation right there, are we going to act like say the woman is absolved of responsibility? Is that what we're going to do? Or are we saying that women can't think for themselves? What? You mean you tell me say from the fourth and fifth baby mother go down the line, when them start you say the man not ready for stand up to responsibilities, them never, is that what I try to tell me? People of Jamaica, you have man who want to be in them pitney life and the mother them block it. You have man who want to be in them pitney life and the mother them block it. Women are the gatekeepers to reproduction. If the woman them in a certain community and in Jamaica make up their mind and say, listen, this whole bag of pitney thing not go work, and we're not going to push out no more boy until XYZ, until they can demonstrate say you can. People of Jamaica understand this. You have man unemployed and them a breeder. Unemployed breeder, you know. Right? And woman knows say man unemployed because every day woman see man sit down on corner. Right? Not do nothing. And she will go get pregnant for the man. Right? Then when the baby born, right, or she even just pregnant and she say, yo, I'm gonna need 100 Huggies, you know. And the man say, yo, where am I get it from? She start cuss to the man workless. So, what you mean? Him did workless before him breed you, and you still lie down with him. See, people of Jamaica, I know some people are gonna cuss when I say them thing there. But I'm sorry. We cannot completely absolve some of these women. Sure, cuss the man them when I hold up them for them side of the bargain. Sure. Well, let's not pretend like enough of these women are victims. What? 10 pitney with 9 different man. 8 out of the 9 man now work. One of them go to work and I one day mine shop a fee money have to go split for the rest of it. Come on. It's careless culture. Very acidic. And you see the end result. A group of children who are unwanted, unloved. People of Jamaica, I'm tell you something. I might do a separate video on this. Jamaican children are some of the most hugless and loveless children in the world. Let me say that again. Jamaican children, especially the ones that come from certain place, are some of the most hugless and loveless children in the world. They were not even wanted. It was a sport. The sports. Oh, you breed, alright, cool. How many? Walk around any community in Jamaica and ask the pitney them. A matter of fact, forget about the pitney them. How many adults can tell us, listen, I grew up in a household, in an environment where I was constantly hugged and assured that I was loved. Come on, tell me in the comment section. Forget about pitney. Big people who are listening to me right now. How much of you grew up in an environment where you were constantly hugged and reassured? I guarantee you it's very few. See, let me tell you what the average Jamaican pitney you had him is. You workless like your pooper. You're ugly like your pooper. Right? You're not going to turn out to be nothing. Right? You're tough like your head dry. That is what Jamaican children grow up come here. That's why enough of them now no emotion when they turn adults. That's why by the time they reach 14, 15, them are tough like the Rock of Gibraltar. And them can end up turn all top shooter and a clansman. Compassion, them things they establish in a pitney. How them for show compassion to strangers and them never see it in them home yet. Listen, when I talk people are go vexing, but I just saw it go. Right? But I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna carry on a separate video about this hugless and loveless thing because I've been all around the world. And every country where I go, I always see pitney constantly under them parents' wing, or go upon kuchi kuchi cool thing. Jamaican people not go them way there. Yes, Simon, of course, it's not everybody. Of course, me know some people grow up in them environment there. But Jamaican people, be honest, when it comes down to how we treat and raise children, no family listen to me right now. The parents have never hug you up in your life and tell you say them love you and them proud of you. Never. I'm not big people. It's not normal in Jamaican society. It isn't. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment, and share the video. Bless.